Yes, it's me, Draven, and I am actually jumping back into World of Warships. I know, a huge shock, isn't it? Like I said, I was only going to do this during the day, and I know they've done some massive changes to the game, so I figured it'd be a good time to actually test it out, see how they've changed it, whether it's for the better or for the worse. Some of the stuff I wasn't a huge fan of that I've seen so far. And one of the things is they actually had it set up where like camos were kind of distinct in the fact that they all had unique abilities, and now they're just decorations. They don't do squat. So really, based on what I can tell, I don't see a point in putting a camo on your ship because not the only cool thing is the permanent camos are cheaper, but they don't give you dispersion abilities. They don't give increase your concealment, and they don't have any type of unique bonuses. They're just there to make your ship look pretty. Not really a huge fan of that. Also, used to have God, it's been a while. I think you had boosters too. We had different ways of like you had economy signals and you had the camos. Between the two, you could actually boost up your ship's capabilities quite a bit. But now they don't have any type of extra camos except for the base ones that just do stat changes. So supposedly they have boosters that you could actually apply. Maybe you have to actually go into a battle to actually apply the boosters. But and from what I gathered, all the unique signals and camos you had, when they stripped them, they gave you free boosters as compensation. So whether it's for the better or for the worse, I have no idea. I figured I would give this a shot. Just been rummaging around. It looks like, I mean, from what I can tell, the commander's skills are pretty much the same. I have a decent amount of elite commander XP. I mean, they're doing this little goodie right here, which is kind of cool. They've done this in the past. So since this one's almost over, I'm going to do it in co-op. We'll see how it works. I didn't see any boosters there. Maybe it's only for random. Which pretty much makes co-op almost useless except for just trying to pad stats. And I think I'm going to actually just make this into a live, just without all the little interface goodies. And I'm actually thinking about with the interface I have of doing a change on it to actually. I've seen a couple layouts that I like, and I'm going to see if I can actually tweak the code on one of them and make it work so I could actually have all the other stuff and just keep it the way it is.
It's game time.
Aside from that, I do want to apologize for not being around as of late. I've just been, again, with work, other stuff. Also, my stepdad, who lives with my son and I, actually went out of town. So I was helping out there, been helping out with some of the stuff around the house. And yeah. With the changes they did, I noticed that the graphics are a bit different too. In some respects, I would say they're better, but they look almost kind of cartoony too, in some respects. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Since this is bots, I'm not going to worry about trying to be cautious and all the other stuff. And they have some new ship lines in too, which I'm actually kind of excited about. I mean, if they've actually changed the security of this, I'd be totally gung-ho with playing the game a lot more often. And I'm actually leaning towards starting to play it more in the... I'm going to try to play this a bit more in the afternoon. It'll be kind of intermittent. I'm going to start out by trying to go a couple times during the weekend. I mean, during the day. Hi, Smolensk. Ooh, that looked kind of painful. I actually, in some respects, I like the graphics better the way they are. They do seem kind of cartoony, though, but I'll have to check out the code, see what they've actually changed to this. Bye-bye. Yep.
Eat shit and die.
Our team has taken the lead.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. I needed 60,000 for that one mission. There we go. And nobody survived, except for a Holland.
Our team has taken the lead.
Feel the thunder. Oh wow, at least I got a couple overpens on them. Good, bad. I'm the lunatic with the gun. Okay, I gotta kill that. Where it wants to do the little pop-ups. It's like, no, thank you. More coal, try your luck. Let's do the coal. What's that supposed to be? Elite Commander XP, cool. I guess those are boosters. And then just 400 coal. We'll have to see how this works out. I mean, obviously I didn't do anything with camos. I don't see the point. So, let's see. Oh, main battery damage, okay. 3 minutes. So I won't make that. Which is fine. Earn as much base experience as possible. I'm kind of on the fence with this, just because I haven't seen enough to see if the changes are worthwhile or not. We'll have to, I don't know, give it some time and see. And I know they're trying to upgrade this, but I also know too that from what I've seen with what they've been doing over the past couple of years, and there seems to be a trend with wargaming. A lot of the changes that happen in Warships seem to happen in warplanes beforehand, and then usually in Warships, if like mechanic wise, and then here, whatever happens here, it's either happens in warplanes or in regular tanks first. And for most part, I've seen it warplanes first out of the two, but I don't know. I mean, the whole gambling approach of, buy a container and maybe you'll get lucky type thing, I'm not really a huge fan of.
Fasten
And
your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
I think the game's really awesome. I just think that their motivation of how they're evolving this, I'm not a huge fan of. But that's just me. I do want to give this a shot because I said this is, out of all the games, I like Warframe, but Warships has still got a special spot for me.
You want fries with that? I was born ready.
And I'm really hoping that the new meta with aim assist is a abnormality that's not going to be a commonality. I like that. The Montana on the other team, his name, Corbin Dallas. It's from the Fifth Element. Corbin Dallas. Lilo Dallas. Uzi Boss. For Mila Jovovich, that was probably my favorite movie for her to be in. God, when I was in college, that was like, we used to watch that. There was a handful of movies we watched way too much. One of them was The Fifth Element. Demolition Man was another. Labyrinth, Hackers. I think that was about it. So if we weren't like playing D&D or we weren't playing games online, I mean not online, on our computers, and weren't trying to get our schoolwork done, we were watching movies. I'm gonna shit. See, going broadside, this ship, unlike its counterpart, has absolutely no turtleback, or at least it didn't. And I don't want to be waltzing over here with a Kleber and Hydro. So the Kleber is just sitting there. I have no idea what the thrust is. It sounds like it'd probably be British.
I'm gonna run for president.
I know a battleship alone dies alone, but they kind of changed this too. There's no islands over here. There used to be a ton of them. So they've changed some of the maps, which is kind of cool. I'm detected, so it's got to be that cruiser. Catch! Ooh. Sir. Don't run away. We can still be friends. You don't want to keep turning, dude. Just letting you know. Rust is about to die. Just tell me you're a resident mammogram.
Frickin' noob. Vroom vroom, motherfucker.
You tell him, Duke.
Quit bleeding, pussy.
I can tell I'm a little out of practice, but still, 3 citadels. I got 4 people aiming at me. I mean, this is incredibly stupid what I'm doing. Ow. Ow. Anybody have a Band-Aid?
Coochie coochie.
Or a Q-tip?
Coochie coochie.
Oh, I'm gonna get slapped right here. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! I got citadeled. At 120,000, that's a pretty good start, I think. I have all the kills so far, too. So, we're gonna exit the battle. I should actually start working on the ship lines that I don't have at 10. I have a ton of free XP, but there's the Prussian. Let's see, how much XP do I have? 133. Yeah, 125. But how much is it going to be in credits? See, and I've been tempted to hold on to the credits because I'd love to get the Hanover, but let's do this. Purchase. Yes. Bye-bye, free XP. No, we're not going to have a commander. The reason why is I'm going to get the one off the curve first. Oh, where has my little commander gone? I got to take the one off the Bismarck, but their flinger. Did I get rid of my curve first? I may have. Let's see. There's Eugen. I have a ton of the Transformer ones. Maybe I don't have it. Let's see. 9. I should. Let's do battleships only. German. I mean, well, I have the curve first, but I was saying the De Grosse. It's not showing a commander. Wow. I thought I had one. Because I actually need a commander with some decent... Unless I threw it on something else. Maybe it's this one right here. He's tied to the PEF, the Brandenburg. Okay, Kurfürst, okay. Which I could just pull them off. Elite training, yes. We'll just keep him as is. I'm not going to worry about redistributing his skills. This pretty much should be the same as what it'd be on the Kurfürst. What I've seen, this thing is the same thing as the Kurfürst, but one less barrel in each one of the turrets, bigger caliber guns, and overall, outside of having one less barrel, overall it's just a better ship. Let's see, we're going to protect our secondaries. Damage control. Usually your engine on a battleship like this shouldn't get knocked out. Secondary battery, yes. Sherman, it's all about the secondaries. Me personally, I do steering gears on my bigger ships. I do, let's see what your concealment is. 15. Give you the concealment mod. It should drop it down to 14.4. Oh, 14.3. And then, let's see, auxiliary. Oh, wow, you could increase the fire range. But it's 20.6. You really don't need it. I mean, you could use it, but I'd rather have this boost up the secondaries as much as I can. Ship speed, yes. AA actually wouldn't be bad. The drawback with the Turtleback Citadel armor, if they keep it consistent, is it's really good. Well, I'll show you guys. I'll just kind of lay it out. Let's see. We want this. We want this. Doesn't really matter with the ship's consumables. I'd rather have a fighter. So that'll work. Now... it's all about trying to get the credits to get the Hanover, which I'm about halfway there. And I don't know how that's going to change. And I haven't seen where you apply the boosters. And I didn't see anything showing me how to do it. Let's see. Okay, nothing there. Go to my account. Inventory. Economic bonuses. So I don't know where you apply these. Bonus exchange. Oh, wow. So you can exchange the bonuses for the next 40 days to apply them to something else, which I guess is kind of cool. I'm not, to be honest, it's a pretty drastic change. It's going to take me time to get used to. The one thing I don't like is they don't show you here where you apply them. So exterior. Let's see. Probably the biggest complaint that I have with this was the only flag that I had that actually served a bonus. They took it away, the bonus on it. So now these are just decoration. They don't serve anything. So I'll throw on, I mean, even these, you know, they're special flags. Well, why are they special? They don't give you anything. So we'll throw on this one. We'll throw on this one. Cool, I got 2 flags that do nothing. Camouflages. I could throw on a premium camo. I can throw on one of these camos. But they don't do anything. I mean, even minus the bonuses that they gave, they still gave you +4 to enemy dispersion on their shells coming in, and a +3 bonus to your concealment. Well, let's see, just for kicks and giggles, I'll apply it. My concealment hasn't changed. So, aside from cosmetics, they don't serve anything anymore. I mean, special camos. Okay, so why are they special? They don't do anything. So, and then with the equipment, where in the hell is where's your boosters? I mean, I don't see it. I mean, do you have to apply them to your account? You see what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot, but at least explain it better. You know, don't. Well, we changed this. Have fun. I'm gonna look in the news. Days of the Armory in a nutshell. So they don't have Dasha anymore. Well, she's in St. Petersburg, so I guess we're gonna take a quick gander.
Hey there, Captains. Natalie here. You know they say no news is good news, but I beg to differ. Join me and let's find out what's happening this week in World of Warships.
Okay. Oops. Oh, that was kind of stupid. Well, it won't load up my default browser. It has to be their internalized browser. Economic bonuses. I just want to find out how to use the bonuses. It'd be helpful. Okay, start competing. I haven't. See, we'll unlock this. Okay. Public test. Okay, so let's go back to this little explanation. Subscribe to channel. I'm actually subscribed to them. Wow, look at the delay. And I'm not trying to be overly critical. I just let's see. Bundles of the week. You know, British Armory, Dry Dock Kaizen. I already have the Heisen. Wow. I mean, it's just this thing's kind of laggy. I mean, look at that. It's actually fighting with me. I go up. 1, 2, 3. Didn't do anything. Yeah. I mean, it's fighting with me. So I don't know how to use my boosters. So what we're going to do, because I'm finding this rather annoying, and I'm not trying to be bitchy here, pardon my language. What we're going to do is, because I want to find out how to use the boosters. I mean, I'll probably won't use them, but let's see. Of Warships. It's an online game. Well, no kidding. North America. Let's see. News. Okay. Summer tokens. Let's, yeah. Summer missions. Sequential bundles. Okay, bundles of the week. Economic bonuses. I wonder if this is going to have it. You must log in. Well, that's fine. What I want to find out is, okay, so what are these things called? This thing's being a pain in the butt. So we'll go to inventory. Because I know it's economic bonuses. Let's see. Actually, you know what? For beginners, basic, income economy, how to get and spend economy. This is pretty sad. I've been playing this for this long. Let's see. And I will be hopping on a little bit later tonight to do some Warframe. Because Barrow's in, and he actually has a few things I want to get that I didn't get. But here we go. So I actually, in December, it'll be 7 years for me. So I've played for almost the full duration they've been. Okay, they will change the ship's exterior only and will be used separately from these bonuses. The new system, okay, well, I'd like to actually see if it has any applicable advantages. I'll have to actually mount one and see if it does anything. See if it increases the concealment at the very least. Only one expendable economic bonus can be applied to each resource. Blah, 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 and blah, which is fine. So, like, what they're saying there is for, like, free XP, I can only use one of them. I can't use all of them, which is totally fine. They don't have it set up to stack. The base amount of free XP is increased from 5 to 10%. I'm assuming Tech Tree is 5 and Premium and Special Ships are 10. The bonus to the reduction of cost of servicing ships. So they made it a little bit cheaper to actually service the ships at the end. And they made it where it's more beneficial to do co-op in terms of the expenditure of credits and the bonus of credits. Which is, again, I have no problems with that. Economic bonus section. A new economic bonus section has been added to the ship specification section in the port. It allows you to see all the economic bonuses applied to your ship. Okay, so let's see. So from what it's saying, it should be on the ship itself. Okay, right here. I guess you click. There we go. So this is the base bonuses that I have. So plus 5% to credits. And I could boost it all the way up to 320%. That's to ship, which this is actually not a bad layout. Bonus to commander, which isn't bad. Bonus to free XP, that's not bad. Purchase bonus, these have got to be for doubloons. It's a permanent bonus. So just like they do in World of Tanks Blitz, this is pretty much like enriching it. Now that pops an interesting question. So we're gonna actually do this. Go here. We're gonna do tier 10. Get rid of battleship. So we're gonna do. I could have just stayed with the battleships. Let's do the Smolensk. So this thing's got higher bonuses, which is cool. Can you enrich it? It's already mounted. Okay, which is why the stats are actually higher. Okay, that makes sense. So it's basically you can enrich the ships just like you can the tanks and blitz. So now that I see where you do the bonuses on this, that makes sense. Both permanent and expendable bonuses can be applied to your ship simultaneously. In such case, all bonuses stack up. So interesting. So I'm curious. Let's try this. Let's do the Schlieffen. God, look at those bonuses. Shit. Oh, wow. It's actually applying them. I don't want you to apply them. No. 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 And no. Okay, let's see. Bonus package. So it's claiming level 1 bonuses are available for 12 doubloons. It's lying, though. If it's talking about the permanent bonuses, those are pretty damn expensive. Large to small bonus exchange. Okay. I have no interest in shrinking them down. Okay, cost of permanent economic bonuses, 4,800 doubloons. Cost of the first purchase permanent camouflage is 4,800 doubloons lower. For example, camouflage costs the cost of the second. Okay, so they have multiple permanents. The first one's going to be cheap, and then after that, they just get sequentially more expensive. And I guess these have built-in bonuses in them too, which, if that's the case, let's test something here. So 5, 10, 25, 50. I have a permanent on out of my tech trees, on my Yamato. Yeah, so it's got better stats. And it doesn't have these up. The permanent bonus has been mounted. That's cool. I'll have to look at it some more, but yeah, I mean, it looks promising. I just think that the one thing I do want to check, let's go back to the Schlieffen. Okay, I have concealment open. Let's go to exterior. I'm going to throw a camo on this. So we'll go here. We'll just grab one of the standard ones. So it doesn't look like it does anything, except for just the color of the ship. Thematic. Because I'm looking at this, the detectability. It should be changing my concealment. Yeah. All it is, it's just cosmetic. I mean, I'm sure this right here. Yeah. It's just cosmetic. Hey there, Pappy. Awesome. I'm glad you got a new computer. So I'm kind of split on it, to be honest. I don't like the fact that they stripped away the perks to the camos, because now the camos are useless. The signal flags, well, the flags are totally useless now. They only had 2 that were worthwhile having, and one of them was the military month contributor, which now is useless, and then the ranked ones. When you got up a rank that have a temporary flag that you could use, and it give you a repair bonus, and make your repairs cheaper, and they don't have either one of them. So they're just collectibles. That's it. Camouflage, they're just collectibles. They don't serve a purpose except for eating up credits. So unless you get the permanent, then that one gives you perks, I guess. I don't know if that does, though, because of the economic bonus. They have this. But 4,800 doubloons, ouch. I mean, they're good perks, but to me, it's just they're just kind of gouging you for money. Well, hopefully, we got enough people. I mean, I'm game for playing a bit each week. I'm still going to be doing Warframe, but I figure I'd hop on here for a couple hours and play, and then I'm going to try to get some work done tonight. I'd be game to play for a couple hours tonight, and then I'll be doing some Warframe. Shit. Yeah, because I got to get... I'd be really tempted just to goof off today, but I have responsibilities, unfortunately. Let's see. This thing's kind of laggy, too. So whatever the changes they've done, I'd say that there's... Let me look at my resources on my computer. So Google's still eating up resources, which is fine, because that's work. Yeah. This thing, they still have it set up. I'm going to have to test it, because most games are going to be hard on your graphics card, but they're not going to be too bad on your CPU. And Warships shouldn't be hard on your graphics card because, well, it should be decent. It's actually hitting my graphics card pretty damn hard right now, which is kind of surprising me. I don't have an update due. So 3 plus 100% ship bonuses, and then just 500 free XP. Let me see what my settings are, because I mean, unless they beefed up the standards of the game, graphics maximum. I mean, it's not killing my computer, but it's really doing a heavy draw on my CPU, which is kind of surprising me. This is actually doing a heavier draw than Warframe is. Oh, we'll test it out. They didn't actually shut it down, and the funny part with it, their Russian branch is still owned by Wargaming. It's for Wargaming North America, it's a sister to it, a sister corporation, but the parent corporation still owns it, which is Lesta. And so the graphics look a bit better in certain respects. The game system's changed. I don't know about the back end, but I could tell it's changed a little bit. So they've changed those two as well as the economics. So there's core functions in this have changed, and I'm kind of wondering if some of the drag that I'm seeing in the game is due to doing so many massive changes, and they need to fix it, which means patches, which is normal, but usually you do the bulk of them in the sandbox. But we'll see. I'll be here, Pappy. I want to get the Hanover. Out of all the super ships, that's the one I really like. So, I actually want to test out some of the other mechanics in the game. Let's see, US. I should actually check the research, the armory too. I like the Eagle better than the US, but Annapolis. Let's see. I was checking to see what I was working on. The other one I can get would be the Delny. I'm still short a little bit on free XP. Then I should be up to date with the Germans. I saw the French have a new one, and it looks like the British are coming out with a new one. But the French, it's this line right here. Let's see, Martel's not a bad ship. Artillery 73. So it looks like it's got better guns. Way less maneuverable. So basically, if I had to guess, I'd say these are battle cruisers. Or wannabe battle cruisers. I still gotta work. See, there's ships I still gotta work on. Which that's how you keep me in the game, is keep me grinding on stuff. So we're gonna test this out. With a couple ships. We'll do tier 8. I'm kind of a skeptic. I mean, I'm hoping that it works out with the changes they're doing, but I don't know. Let's do this. We'll stick with CVs. So I want to see what the planes look like. See, am I doing the Chocolov? But I might. Yeah, let's do the Chocolov. What the hell? Do that. I need a commander. Recall the commander. Yeah, we'll try this out. We'll see how the mechanics work. I'm kind of on the fence with it. There's things about it I like, but I don't like the fact that they totally strip the camos, and I think the dispersion and the concealment bonuses they should have left on them, because otherwise they're just cosmetic. They don't serve any purpose, and it's just a money drain. All they are is just a cute collection to have, which sucks because I was saving those for actually grinding ships, and now it's like, whoa, you have these little boosters, and it's like, I don't have any problem with the boosters, but at least give the camos a purpose. Well, we have all these cute little patterns. Well, why have them then? I mean, all they are at that point is just to make your ship look pretty.
So many babes, so little time. Don't worry, girls, there's plenty of Duke to go around.
I should move the CV, but this early on, I'm not too worried.
Let's rock.
The only purpose I have with the planes right now is just the spot. Well, they make them take a little bit longer to get there, which isn't a bad thing. You lose all your planes in the process, which kind of sucks. Yeah, they're not going to I was hoping I could actually get lucky in smoke. That's what we're going to do.
I could do this all day.
Do that. So I'm going to try to flush the amber marl to move. I doubt I will, but if he stays there, he's going to get flat pretty good. Yeah, he ate two torps. Okay, so they got him. I'm not going to be able to do much with. I'm going to try to support the two DDs here. Well, they'll stay for a while.
Looks like we're about to reach our final destination.
I try to ground and pound the smoke. The problem with the Russian planes, they drop everything at once, which is really vicious. The drawback, though, is that the planes are slow and they tend to be squishy. So the best I could do is, like what I did to the amber marl, and that's trying to force these guys out of position. There we go, I hit somebody. these have got some. See if I got lucky with any of those torps. I don't think so.
Just in time.
We're not in a positive position here. We have the ship advantage, but okay. Problem with this is everyone's clustering. We're going to lose our DD.
Just in time.
And me going against a cruiser's not smart, but no. Everybody being clustered like that, there's not much that we can, that I can do at least. Yeah, at least I got rid of him.
Arrivederci, motherfucker. I was born ready. Good game. We'd slapped you back to Bangkok.
See if I get lucky with those torpedoes, but ooh. Oh, he didn't like that. Did a wide spread because he was turning broadside.
About to reach our
That's the
final
other drawback with these
destination.
shorts is that they're slow.
line. So much for anti-lock brakes.
Problem that we have is there's not much I can do with that kitty unless I get my bouncing bombs. I want to get rid of those fighters. If I can get rid of the kitty, it should make life much easier all the way around. That's the problem. It looks like the kitty ran. Try to focus down the key.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now. I could do this all day. I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
No going back now. There's only two ways this can end, and in both of them, you die.
Now we're kind of screwed here. trying to pull it out.
Let God sort him out.
Yeah, this is a loss.
Yeah, this should help.
I did what I could. Well, hello there. Welcome to the world of insanity. Let's see what the economics are. Well, I mean, it's in the plus because I don't have any boosters on. This is a premium ship, so it's not bad. Graphics aren't bad either, to be honest. Let's see what how we fared on this. I didn't deal as much damage. Well, I didn't do any main battery damage there. Well, this is about fire and flooding and main battery damage. I'm going to be kind of a punk here. Go to tier 10. I'm going to go to co-op. We're going to try the Smolensk. So now that I know how the economy works a little bit better and how to kick them on, it's not bad. I mean, I don't like the fact that they entirely neutered the camos. That's probably the only complaint that I have in this is they should have given the dispersion and the concealment bonuses on the camos and just left them. They were there beforehand. They should just leave them on there because now the camos are absolutely worthless, except for just making your ship look pretty. But I mean, you know, the changes don't look bad to me. I'm curious what the San Diego is.
All right, let's go.
If that's like a new ship line or if it's a premium. I'm assuming a premium. I think it was a real ship though.
Let's rock.
May as well ask. So it's a new ship that you can buy. It's got good AA from what I've seen.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Yeah, too close. Well, not anymore.
Frickin' noob.
Our team has taken the lead. Our victory is in sight.
He's pretty much toast.
Call me now for your free whipping.
Like I said, he's pretty much toast. It seems like in some ways the ships are squishier too. I mean, this one I was kind of stupid. I didn't use my smoke, but I should have. But I'll do it again. Plus side, not much of a weight, which is really cool. So bots just go in a straight line, so you just go in a straight line. This thing has like no armor and a raised citadel. It's a glass cannon, but you got 16 barrels. Really small barrels, but you got 16 of them. So for starting fires, it's only like a 5% chance, but mathematically it's in your favor to start fires. Fire.
Attention, motherfucker.
Because it's 5% and per round, and you have 16. Mathematically, per salvo, you should get a fire. Interesting. No battleships.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with. Much better.
Another day, another disembowelment.
Our team has taken the lead. Our victory is in sight. Our victory is in sight. Our victory is in sight.
That works. I figure it's a good way to actually get this, those missions. Getting a pretty good chunk of them knocked out. Back to port. Just gonna see where I'm at on them. Yes, I'm testing the game out, but I'm also working on seeing if I can knock these missions out. Now, see? $10. I should do co-op again. Just for that one. I mean, the way they were portraying it before was if you went into co-op, you were going to be losing credits no matter what. At least this way you are making credits. So you can play random and co-op, which is kind of cool in that respect. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're ripping out a lot of premiums. We've done this big change. Why spend lots of money? Because the tier 10s are expensive in this game now. I mean, they're like, they used to be like $50. Now they're like around $100.
Let's rock.
The work environment sucks, but I bet the benefits are nice. I go where I please, and I please where I go.
I'll probably hop on tomorrow afternoon again and try this out. If I can get enough of my work done, that's the key thing. So I'm working my way between A and B so I can utilize my range to rain some pain down everywhere. Spread the love, you know. So it should be 3 cruisers in the middle, a cruiser and a destroyer and a battleship over here. It should be reflective of what's here.
Eye shot. Guide. Time to put on the beer goggles. Today, another disembowelment.
Now you see me? Now you're dead.
Our team has taken the lead.
Try to get the fires going. Not that it's gonna matter, he's gonna walk right into my torpedoes.
I like big guns, and I
Our
cannot
victory
lie.
is in sight.
Now we'll focus down on the de Grosse. Islands in the way. Not anymore. He popped. So let's see. Still short. But let's see, credit wise. Yeah, see, even if I didn't have premium, I'd still be making a little bit. So it's promising. Granted, this is a premium ship, so and I also did over 100,000 damage. So if you're doing a tech tree, I don't think you'd probably break even if you did a subpar match or average. If you did subpar, you'd probably be losing credits in co-op.
The work environment sucks, but I bet the benefits are nice. I go where I please, and I please where I go.
Duke, I have missed you and your sick, demented sanes in-game. Normally I don't play suicidal like this in-game, but they're bots. They have really good aim, but they have really bad tactics. Sounds like the new meta, too. But they play really passive, and the bots play really, really, really aggressive.
Time to pull out the beer goggles. Hey, another disembowelment.
Normally I wouldn't sit stationary like this because it'd be suicide.
Our team has taken the lead.
I want to try to hit above the deck line to get a fire. Hasta la vista, baby. Back to port. I got the credit one knocked out. So let's see, armory. I want to see if they have. I got some steel there. Let's see, what could I get with steel? Probably nothing. The Austin would be fun to have. Ragnar would be fun to have. I would love to have the FDR. But see, not even close. And I don't have any coupons. I don't think they do coupons anymore, maybe. You can actually buy port slots. Oh, wait. I guess I should see if it has my coupons. Oh, only for gold. I guess for resources too, just for coal. And then signals. Let's see. Do they have, oh, they still have the Research Bureau. So, that's what I have left to do. Gift container. At least they still give out port slots, which is kind of cool. That's what these are. And then it's the main battery damage. But was curious what 5 British. Okay, so these are for the British token thingy. So let's see what new ships that they have that you have to grind, or I have to grind. So I have all these except for the super ships, the tier 11 basically. Same thing there. I need to get the Delny, which I'll have to work on. I think I'm done here. After getting the Prussian, I've got everything in the Germans. That's going to be a new line, which would be kind of interesting. I know the French. See what you have on the jury. Guess I don't have any on it. I'll have to buy it. Huh. Or just buy this with the free XP, but I'd rather not. I got to work on this line. So I'm just debating on where to start. I have the chump on. I need 80,000, 90,000. Probably start with the French. Say goodbye to credits. Commander, yes. Let's see, assign a commander. I'll throw you on there. I'll start pushing this guy up. I haven't played this thing in quite a while. Last Stand's actually a good one to have. I always do this one. Always do this one. Let's see what the reload is on this. 12 seconds. We'll do this. Oh, okay, just take that. 2 points left over. I'm going to sit on him. Okay, now we are going to go to equipment. We're going to buy this. Buy this. For these ships, I will either do magazine or main batteries for cruisers. Steering gears. Engine room. Let's see what's God, the rotation's kind of painful. Aiming systems is usually what I do. I'd do that. Come on. I would do anti-debt. It doesn't really matter though. So $110,000. I should have actually still had ship experience on this, but we'll try it out. See what I get. I got a goodie for streaming World of Warships. Woohoo! While we're at it, I may as well check my other stuff real quick. So the cool part with this is we are now.
God bless America.
I mean, if I could stick to this routine work-wise and sleep-wise, I mean, I'll play this during the afternoon. I'd actually encourage you guys to message me, comment and let me know if you want me to be getting into this on a regular basis or just a couple times a week or...
You want fries with that? Where's a hammer when you need one?
We're going to see if my playstyle still works. These turrets are slow. detected. Is someone aiming at me? My base approach to this is to keep.
Time for some fisting.
I'm not going to be able to get a shot off on him. Is to keep the ship roughly at a 45-degree angle.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Magic Ball says, you died. Can't leave my ride behind.
I forgot how floaty these rounds are.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him.
Ooh, your ass is grass, and I've got the weed whacker. Our team has taken the lead.
And it got such good gas mileage.
I promised to kill you last. I lied. Motherfucker!
So for cruisers to be the most advantageous against battleships, you want to be at your max range because their dispersion works against them and it works to your advantage. Also, it should give you enough time to maneuver the shots.
Magic 8 Ball says, you died. Fork you.
Can't leave my ride behind.
And I'm not going to be able to the chances of me Citadel them are extremely slim at long range, but I do have a chance of starting fires.
There's a handle if you need one. I'm just getting warmed up.
Like that.
It's a nice day
Our
to
victory
die.
is in sight.
For you, that is.
He put the fire up, but I'm not in a position to hit him. Not yet. Oh, if those will get over the island. Nope. Yeah.
I like big guns, and I cannot lie.
He was hoping to finish me off.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Well, that turned out fairly well. We're gonna win this, so.
manual says. You duh. I was born ready.
A signal container. But, you know, and that's kind of the cry part is I've made it a habit to use camos, and now it's like, oh, no point in using the camos, and it's like, just sucks. That respect, that's the only complaint that I have, is that they pretty much made the camos useless. They're just there to look pretty. They cost credits, but they're there to look pretty. That and this is going to be really, really grindy. Unless I want to use the boosters. Because you don't even, I don't think you even get the first wins, do you? Yeah, you get the plus 50%, so. I'll try that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll try it just for kicks and giggles. I'm not a huge fan of these ships. They're like the neutered version of the Smolensk. I don't mind the torps, it's just I don't like the floatiness of the rounds. Well, let's see if there's anybody in. I don't see anybody in TeamSpeak. I was going to say if they're in TeamSpeak, I'd just say poke me when you're ready. And I have my Volkir Prime almost up to 30, which is making me really excited too. The Rook. Haven't heard of that one before. I think that's that new line.
So, who wants to dance?
This is what radios I have been sent with a ship like this that has no hydro. And those type of planes are major no-nos for me. I do not want to show my broadside to the AP rocket planes because they can Citadel. I see had a ton of people aiming at me. Here come the rounds. See what I mean by floaty? Wow. But what I'm going to be doing here I'm guessing he's going to go run aground.
Damn, I love this job. I'm gonna run for president. Coochie coochie. Magic says, you died.
That's what I was after.
Our team is taking the lead. Come get some. Coochie coochie. Coochie coochie.
Gotcha.
I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
Our victory is in sight.
Advantage with rounds like this, them being floaty,
Coochie coochie.
means I can lob them over islands.
in sight. Victory is in sight.
Bye-bye.
Enemy submarine sunk.
In that sense, I'm glad I ran aground. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen him. Hey there, Cody. Woohoo! We got a crack at the likes on YouTube. Not much I can do until I get further up. So these ships don't do a lot of damage, but boy, if you could hit with your shells, you could really rack them up, and they'd have a decent chance to start fires. Congo can actually hit hard if he shows the side. So Cody, how do you like the new mechanics in the game? I'm just going to work my way towards the CV. Go for A. I won't get there in time to have an impact on the Congo. The only thing I don't like is they've literally neutered what camos are. The economic standpoint, go ahead and take it off, but at least leave the ship bonuses in terms of dispersion and concealment. At least I got a partial capture. I've gotten a couple over 100, but oh, just as he got in range. I figured I wanted to start playing again, but the only time I'm gonna play is during the day because of the new meta with a lot of the Asians playing and people in Oceania, and a lot of them use aim assistance, and it makes it really, when it's one or two I don't mind, but when you have like at 2-3 in the morning when there's like 9 people doing that on one side, you're not gonna win. It doesn't matter how good or how hard you try. So I know that sounds really pessimistic, but I'm not a fan of it. Let's do it. Try your luck. Usually it gives me like 3 signals. Oh, cool. Free XP. I will not scoff at that. Let's see, just for kicks and giggles. Wow. Yeah, it's my screen doesn't like it. I mean, my graphics card. It's kind of abusive to it, which I could explain why, but it's just not worth it. So we'll try the Atlantico. It would, the 2 things they need to do is, 1, they need to have each region on its own respective server and restrict it that way, or make it where the server's doing the bulk of the heavy lifting, and that way they could actually put proper security on this. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna use the restroom, then I'll play the Atlantico. I can tell you this. Oh, I got you, Cody. I can say this. Well, and that's where they should have the workload on the server, not on the PC. The way the new economy works, one of the things I do know, thinking about this, normally if I had a new ship line and I was good in it, I could grind it up in about 4 days, 3 to 4 days, playing for about 6 hours a day. The new metrics they have, because you can't double stack anymore like you could with the signals and the camos, that was just a single stack on the economy. Unless you fork out money in this, it's a grind. So they've kind of approached us. Actually, that's something else too. I'll read it. Combat missions. Common. So the Missouri mission's gone. Now that pops an interesting question in this. Before I play this, let's go to, where is it? Right there. Wow, you know what? They stripped the credit bonus. It makes less than the Georgia does. Georgia, plus 175%. Missouri, 45%. So the money bonus that the Missouri had, they took away. Wow. So now the Missouri's just a premium ship. You give them a little bit of time, they'll take it away, and that's what they did. The Missouri does not make credits anymore like it did. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. That's something that pisses me off. If you have premium ships, leave the premium ships alone. Don't neuter them because it doesn't. Yeah, because you had a glitch in there. You know. Well, we want to make money in this to be able to make it where people have to grind, and it's like, so we're going to neuter the Missouri. Well, we'll put it in a special mission that gives you a bonus on this, and then they wait for about a year, and then all of a sudden, look, the mission's not there anymore, and it makes less than the Georgia does. I mean, talking about, you know, that's bad wargaming, bad. That was actually for free XP. That was the first one I earned. Was the Missouri. And you know, for me, it wasn't a huge credit cash cow, or credit cow, I guess I should say. But I mean, yeah, it's just the principle of it. Well, don't worry, we won't entirely neuter it. You just did with this last update. That's the reason why they've been hemorrhaging their older fan base. You know, it's a whole bunch of little things that eventually just builds up. And yeah, I am bitching. Sorry, everybody, but you know, it's two things of any business. One, yeah, you got to make a profit. The second thing with this is that if you develop a culture, you got to show that those that are part of that culture of your business ideology, its mission statement, that you care about it, because that's part of the brand integrity. And if you don't give a crap to your client base or your fan base, you're going to lose it. So
Awaiting instructions.
but I will be playing more often Warships. Well, I said the only time I'm going to play is in the afternoon. Other people are using camos. Wow, I wouldn't. Not with them new changing the economy like they have. It's going to be harder to get. The credits are a little bit easier to get, but it's not an excuse to start spending credits on something that's not going to help you. Here it is 3 p.m. If you just get us, oh, he's going backwards now. Smart on his part, because that would have hurt him. That is. Got two people aiming at me. This thing hits hard, but it's not exactly the toughest ship. but pose.
I'll still make the Hall of Fame. I'm on you like stink on shit. I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
Wow,
Still make
a
the Hall
buttload of
Fame.
ricochets.
If I promised to kill you last, I lied.
Enemy submarine in sight.
Say hello to my little friend.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him. Oh yeah, if it bleeds, I can kill it.
Get back.
Start moving my
I'll
turrets.
still make the Hall of Fame.
Oh, there's a double citadel.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, he's gonna be walking fuddy for a little while.
I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
Say hello to my little friend.
I don't know why the Mackinson pushed in. I mean, I overextended by getting this far up, but because look at what the Fiji and the destroyer did. They ditched the Mackinson. I was debating. I was gonna hang right here,
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm
but
gonna
now
kick
the best
your
I could do is
ass.
run. Pretty much that's all I've been playing as of late. I do play StarCraft 2, played Diablo 2, God, what else? I've been playing a dice game where you create a city, which I can show that after this. I mean, the problem is I got a ton of games like Doom Eternal and
When you need
Cyberpunk. I haven't had time to really play them. So right now I'm trying to work my way towards C without getting myself nuked.
The enemy team has taken the lead. Get back. Get back.
Not much I can do until one of these battleships pops up. Like that. Keep turning. I gotta play a little bit on the passive side because 2 versus 1 of the battleships I'm gonna lose, and then with the DD with them, I don't want to get into a let's beat each other up type of standard. But doing this, I mean, I can whittle their asses down. But we've lost
Enemy team has taken the lead.
more ships than they have. So those weren't solid hits, which is what I was banking on. Come on, rudder. See, I don't care how much damage I'm doing. I'm at least doing damage, and I'm trying to keep the cap reset. But we're gonna lose the cap.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I gotta start banking away.
You're about as tough.
I'll let my secondaries do the heavy lifting here. Crap. Problem with this, even when it's an Italian, the sap will be painful on the superstructure of this thing, but
Grass is grass. Swagger.
it's also got torps and other goodies. And also, it's his big brothers that are going to be making this a nightmare. Wow. Run, Martel. You can't do anything there. Just cross your fingers on these shots on a broadside battleship.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
I'm going to angle in.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Bye-bye.
You can't fight, and you died a virgin. That's a tough break.
Come on, cruiser, pop your ass up. I got presents for you.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
The enemy is about to win.
Gucci, Gucci.
I'm gonna feel that one in the
That
morning.
hurt. That really hurt.
Much better.
Step right up and get some.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Hell yeah. I already know I'm not going to survive this, but this will not be easy for you. Yeah, the aim is much worse than it used to be. But I can't complain if I'm doing 160,000 at tier 8. But then again, this thing hits like a mule. Thank you, Cody. I have to do that again. I mean, the funny part with this, fired, flooding. Yeah, with the Atlantica that shoots only AP, you'd have to get fires with your secondaries. But you saw that I had to lead more than I usually do. I think that with the changes they've done, some of them are core changes, and I think it's having an impact in other areas of the game. Which is the same thing as when they changed Invisifire and they changed concealment and they changed like the gun blooms and also how the armor and armor angling were. You know, a lot of those they didn't take 1 or 2 updates to fix. They took like years for them to really fix. So I wouldn't exactly say the aim's worse. It's different. That's probably the best way to put it. This will be interesting. That's
I
cool.
always said if there's a way to go, it would have something to do with women,
You can
whips,
see
and
the
oil.
second. You can see the AA moving. You see the back turret down here. It's actually moving. That's pretty cool.
Let's rock.
I mean, they've done a good job with the detail work of this. But then again, when it reset everything, it cranked up my graphics to the max. So you're seeing it exactly at its best. Just short of ultra. I think they still have the ultra capability, but this is maximum. I like the water texture. You can actually see like the texture of the trees and that. I mean, you know, you can tell that a lot of love and care went into this on the graphics end. And they've always been that way. I think that's one of the biggest selling points with Warships. The music's good, the graphics are awesome. Even if you lower them down, they're still really good graphics. I'm gonna miss. I might get one hit, maybe. Hey, Alaska, nice to meet you. Wow, Ricochet.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Much better.
All I got was an overpen.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Our team is taking the lead.
Damn, I love this job.
Here come the secondaries. Say goodbye to your ass. They don't get you, I will.
Our victory is in sight. Our victory is in sight.
You make me wish I had 3 guns.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Our victory is in sight.
I'm in a bad spot. Wow, what happened? Did they go below 0 or did? Oh wow, I guess so. Cool. I guess we'll try that again. I mean, this is a pretty fun ship. Yeah, well, they went below 0. They weren't able to get points, and they lost too many ships. They were at 25 points, and then they lost a ship, which put them below 0. Actually, I'm curious. I'm going to hop out of queue. I do want to see something. Okay, so they haven't introduced it. So I know that they were planning on introducing French aircraft carriers. Yeah, I got a container. More signals. They're just utility signals, which isn't bad. There was a ship that I was thinking of playing, and my mind went blank. I think it was a tier 9. For kicks and giggles. Insta drop. Wow, 6 aircraft carriers. I want to. The Vermont's got wicked AA. Slava's not bad. Zietin's pretty good. Des Moines has got good. Minotaur's got wicked AA. What about the Brust? Looks decent, but not great. Pretty much the Des Moines, the Minotaur, the Des Moines to an extent, the Vermont. Those are the 3 that are going to be scary.
The work environment sucks, but I bet the benefits are nice. I go where I please, and I please where I go.
The reason why I did the quick drop like that and sent my fighters back was I knew they were going to get nuked if I try to do another drop.
Approaching target.
I could do this all day. Say hello to my little friend.
taken the lead.
Ah, just in time.
I promised to kill you last. I lied.
I'm trying to keep enough disruption going that they won't be able to take the cap. I didn't think I was going to hit the Lepanto, but at least drive him out.
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
So much for anti-lock brakes.
Approaching target.
All aboard the Midtown Express to hell.
See if I can go after the lightning.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Approaching target.
Trying to help you for
Our
first.
team has taken the lead.
Say hello to my little friend.
Fighter destroyed.
Time for some fisting.
Engaging enemy. Engaging enemy.
Magic 8 Ball says, you died.
Engaging enemy.
much for anti-lock brakes.
I could do this all day.
So he's about B8 or B7, right around there.
Approaching target. Approaching target. Our victory is in sight.
I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
Engaging an enemy.
Fighter airborne.
Engaging an enemy.
Fighter destroyed.
Yeah, this should help.
Now to do the bouncing betties.
Approaching target.
Coochie coochie. So much for anti-lock brakes.
Engaging an enemy.
And if you notice, I'm not dropping my last load of planes. If he starts shooting my planes down, then I will, but I'd rather just have him get nuked.
Engaging an enemy.
I figured either one, he was going to turn into the bouncy bomb, or two, run aground. That works. I didn't do squat for damage, but we got the win, which is what I was mainly after. What the hey, we'll try this for kicks and giggles. I may actually either play in the afternoon or in the mornings, just depending on. Because I'm debating on when to play the second time. If I do the work schedule I have right now, I'll probably be playing late morning just because I go to bed. I mean, I'm getting up at like 3 in the morning, but I'm also going to bed like at 10 at night, 9 or 10 at night. So I think last night I went to bed at 8, actually. No, I went to bed about 6 in the evening, and I got up at 10 last night, and then I catnapped for about an hour this morning.
Born to be wild. Love, exciting and
Oh, wow.
new.
No
Let's
aircraft
go
carriers. This
surfing
is
now.
cool.
Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Staying alive, staying alive. Ugh.
Scary part is my twerps are almost ready. I'll back up the shimmies.
coochie. Coochie coochie. Coochie
The enemy team has taken the lead.
coochie coochie. Can't leave my ride behind.
Wow, I'm the only DD left.
Much better. This really pisses me off.
Wow, still drilling me.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
The enemy is about to win.
Coochie coochie.
Much better.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
That sucked. I knew he was around there somewhere. I just didn't know where. Yeah. Even in a turn, the dude had me dead to rights. Let's see if I got lucky here. Oh. He threaded him. Well, I think that's going to be it for me, kids. I'm going to try to get some work done. I'm hopefully people in LARP will poke me. I'm going to actually change nickname. If they do, I will play some more in a little bit. If not, I will be doing Warframe later then. One or the other, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys a little bit later tonight, and definitely tomorrow for some more of this. Take care, Cody. Take care, everybody.